Hey, this is BlindFox. Welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel. Please subscribe and please go donate on patreon.com. Today we are going to do another RationTech ration. This is the 24-hour gourmet menu. 4000 kcal ration pack. Menu number 4. And it's the breakfast. And it was packed in 2021. So, we are going to do the dates. The muesli. Or the berry muesli. One of the coffees. This makes not really a cup, it's more like 150 maybe. Not very strong coffee. We are going to do the isotonic drink. I'm not sure what flavor this is. I couldn't find a flavor. I might just have missed it. But this is 50 gram and it makes half a liter. Although you can get away with a liter of water in some of these. Or in most of these. I did it in the previous menu. We've got 2 peanut butter sachets. The one feels very, very runny. The other one might also be very runny, but it also might be air trapped in there. You can see this is a mixture of Select pack stuff and RationTech pack stuff. We're going to do the apple and berry bar. And then we are going to do the whole wheat, I don't know if they say crackers or biscuits or what. I'm not sure if this is Provitas, actual Provitas. I've never seen the symbol on this, but we will see how it looks. And of course there is a ration heater, which we are not going to, use for this meal, although you could. But I would much rather, if you've got somewhere to heat your coffee water or decided not to do a hot drink for breakfast, I would rather use one of the sachets to heat up the pudding because it doesn't really heat up nicely with the mains. Alright, so I'll go and fix this. They, of course, the muesli. They say to mix it with cold water, not hot water, but you could, of course, use hot water. And they don't say how much. There was a hiss. I'm not sure if the camera captured it, but definitely a hiss. Not while I teared it off, but it was sticking so well. It just, if you open this better than I did, you can actually use this. It's quite a nice big bag. You can actually use this for water or something. So let's actually get started. We'll start with our coffee since it will get cold. So this is sort of half a cup of coffee, because South African ration coffee isn't very strong. I like strong coffee, so I use a bit of less water. Nice, sort of a nutty, slight nutty smell, or taste. It's not a strong, astringent coffee in the Nescafe or Nestle or Nescafe range. It's a very subtle coffee. Now we will taste our cool drink. This looks like tropical or something like that. Sweet, and I like this because there is no discernible fruit taste to this. I actually like it. It's sort of a sweet, sort of a mixture of stuff. You can't really taste anything. It smells guava-ish, but luckily it doesn't taste guava-ish. Let's do our dates. So this is dates. It looks like pitted dates. It's quite dry dates. Let's see. Yep, it's pitted and it looks like quite dried dates. Tastes like dry dates. There's around 10 or 11 dates in here. I'm not sure what the grams are. It's 60 or 80 dates, I can't really see. But it's quite nice dates. Being dry, it doesn't have that sometimes a weird date taste that some dates have. Now we will do our muesli. This is berry muesli. It smells like berry. And I think the milk is maybe some berry color, I don't know. Unlike the American blueberry muesli, these berries are not freeze-dried. They're just dried berry. which means you still have some, it's not as squishy as some of the freeze-dried stuff, but you do have sort of a dried raisiny berry taste. It's quite nice. Very sweet, you don't need any sugar here. And there's milk in there as well. But all of the different seeds there stay crunchy. Because they say to use cold water, I'm not going to use hot. It will make the stuff soggy and porridgey, and I don't like that. This is just the extra dates. Now we will do our Bruvita or wheat cracker or biscuit. Nice, crispy, taste very fresh. Well, this is very fresh, so quite nice. Our peanut butter. So the peanut butter isn't really mixed very well. There is sort of a oily residue there, and I try to mix it, but it just doesn't want to mix good. And there's the peanut butter, you can see, quite runny. Weird as this might seem, the peanut butter goes well with the crackers. I didn't expect that. It actually goes better with the crackers than the Bruvita things or biscuits than the nut butter did, because it's not sweet. So you don't have that overwhelmingly sweetness that you get with some of the with the nut butter. Being a bit runny, it's easier to just put some in your mouth and then take a bite of the cracker than to put it on the cracker. I think a good thing is that you've got 2 little sachets, so you don't have to eat all of it at once. And you've got those little bags. So what you can do is either use this bag to store some of your Bruvitas in, or one of those small bags. Store half the Bruvitas, and then you can have this sort of mid-morning for a snack as well. Or whenever you want to, you don't have to eat all of it at once. Where with a larger pack, you will need to, if you open the pack, it's really difficult to store these, or to keep this open pack, it will most likely unroll and mess over everything. Even if you put it in a bag, or those little bags. But this being 2 different ones, you can just do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, put them together and eat them later, which is quite good. This is the only thing we've got left to taste. And I'm really surprised by this. I've never had peanut butter on these Bruvita things before. So let's do our, what is it, an apple berry bar or something like that. I think this is sesame seeds again. Or I'm not sure. It can be fruit. I don't really know what. Because it crunches. Can be a cornflake thing as well. I am really not sure what is with the apple and the berry. But some berry stuff can be very, very, very sweet. And this just isn't. You do get sort of a fruity, berry-ish taste slightly, but it's not overwhelmingly sweet. And it's quite breakable. The apple is sort of a base maybe, but you do get sort of a berry tone coming through there. So quite interesting. I think we tasted everything here on our plate today. So what do I think about it overall? The cool drink is just normal cool drink, which I like, or sort of a neutral fruity taste, which is good because it doesn't, if you don't like certain, it doesn't offend, I think, tastes. It's very sweet, so you can add a lot of extra water here. Which, as I previously said, in a lot of South Africa, the water you can get is quite brackish, so it's a good thing. The coffee is just normal, not so strong South African ration coffee, which I don't like, but I know people love this coffee. Because it's not very coffee-ish. Now the muesli. These are not freeze-dried berries, but just normal dried berries, so they are sort of a bit chewy. It does influence the taste of it. It's quite nice, it's sweet. You do get the berry taste, and because you use cold milk, as they say, the grains stay nice and crunchy. The dates, just normal dried dates without anything added, which is actually a good source of sugar and energy. Our biscuits are nice and crunchy, and they were sealed very well, so they will stay nice and crunchy for a while. The peanut butter went surprisingly well with the biscuits. I've never had peanut butter with them. Although I still think peanuts might be, but then if they might, I don't know, jam, I don't know, but peanut butter, well, it actually goes fine with the biscuit, but yeah, so I sort of changed my mind about peanut butter in the gourmet rations. They sort of fit. And our apple berry bar, crunchy, not overwhelmingly sweet taste. It doesn't linger, so it's actually nice. So I'm really impressed with our food this year, or the South African rations for this year so far that I've tasted. It's really interesting stuff. Or these RationTech I can't say that word. RationTech rations. So this was our breakfast review of the Gourmet 24-hour gourmet menu. 44,000 calorie or kcals ration pack. Menu number 4 from RationTech. It was packed in 2021. So thanks for watching this review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.